Welcome back to the Red Star Rides. I'm your host Connor, and in today's video I will be reviewing Twisted Timbers at King's Dominion. Now, before we jump into the layout, I want to go ahead and get the stats out of the way. Twisted Timbers is 3,361 feet long, 111 feet tall, and 54 miles per hour. There are 3 inversions, a barrel roll drop, a cutback, and a 0G roll. Now, let's get into the layout. As you start your ride on Twisted Timbers, you do a right-hand turn right out of the station, going into the loud, slow RMC lift hill. Now, there are only a few things that I like about this lift hill, as you get a pretty good view. When you're going up, you get to see the Wild Mouse, Apple's Apple, the Windseeker, and Grizzly as you're going up. And it takes a while, it's just a long RMC lift hill. And then once you get to the top, you do a right-hand turn off the lift hill, going into the barrel roll drop. As you're heading down the barrel roll drop, inverting, you hit the bottom, go into a speed hill, into an upward banking right-hand turn, into another speed hill, first camelback, second camelback, and then the third camelback, all back to back to back. Then you go into a step down, into the cutback, going to the right, stepping up into an airtime hill, going up again into a trick track, heading back down into a smaller airtime hill, going up in Outer Bank airtime hill to the right, into a speed hill, into a 0G roll, and then upwards into a banking right-hand turn, into another banking right-hand turn, into airtime hill, and another airtime hill into the brake run. Some other things on Twisted Timbers. Some of the elements on this ride are pure insanity. For example, you would think the triple camelback hills would get pretty repetitive. No, they're not. They're just some of the best moments on the ride, and when I got off this for the first time, I was speechless. Now, I had already ridden Lightning Rod earlier in the year, which Lightning Rod was my first ever RMC, so this was my second. And I did not expect it to be like Lightning Rod, and I thought this would be significantly worse than Lightning Rod because just Lightning Rod is too good. But quite frankly, this ride is very close to Lightning Rod in my ranking, which I'm not going to state its ranking because Top 25 should actually be coming out pretty soon, not like within the next week or anything, but within, I would say, the next 2-3 months. I want to say 2 months. But anyways, the trick track on this ride, it's throwing you from one side, then immediately to the other, and you don't have time to land back in your seat from the first thrown out to the right. It's kind of a weird feeling. It's hard to explain. Also, the theming on this ride, it's pretty weird. I like the floating tractor. That's my favorite part of the queue line. The lift hill, yeah, it's loud and annoying, but it is what it is. Out of the 5 rides that I got on Twisted Timbers, all 5 of them were phenomenal. First one was in the front row, and then the other 4 were in rows 11 and 12. So, basically the back of the train for the rest of the time I rode this roller coaster. Because the back is just superior on both RMCs. I agree with the back on Lightning Rod and Twisted Timbers, quite frankly. The back is better on Twisted Timbers than it is on Lightning Rod. And I find that insane. But some of those hills you get absolutely destroyed over. For example, it's not even a hill, this example, but the drop. It's a twisted drop, but you get whipped down it at such high speeds. It's just so good. All the elements on this ride, the sequencing, it's beautiful. Also, like the logo. I'm a huge fan of logos for rides, and this logo is really good. I'm not complaining at all. This ride was amazing because Hurler, which I actually did have the chance to ride Hurler back in 2013. I think 2013. I don't remember. I think it was 2013. But it was pretty garbage. Hurler was not fun. This, perfect ride. I don't know what's wrong with it. Maybe the little, weird zigzag thing in the brake run. I don't know. It's just a perfect ride. I think the theming is good for a Cedar Fair coaster especially. And layout, it's just overall really good. And for Twisted Timber's final score, I'm giving it a 100 out of 100. It is the top of top rides. It is so just incredible. And if you're ever in the Virginia area, you need to get on this ride. It is at the top of S tier. Not the very top, but close to the top. And that was my review for Twisted Timbers. Hope you enjoyed. Post your reviews down in the comment section below. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.